What's up, everybody? Back today to talk about Hush, the newest film from Mike Flanagan. And the cool thing about it was directly released on Netflix under their banner, and I like that. I like the idea of Netflix definitely releasing horror movies that are, you know, somewhat of quality compared to most of the crap they have on there. But let's talk about Hush. Mike Flanagan does another pretty damn good job. His films Absentia and Oculus were a few standouts from the last few years, and you know, I think he's got a big future. I'm looking forward to all his films, so I wasn't disappointed with this film. Let's put it that way. It's his take on the slasher film, and the cool thing about this is the co-writer on this film was also the lead actress who plays the, you know, main girl that the killer's trying to attack, and she did a good job, I guess, in the writing and the portrayal of the victim. She plays a deaf person in the movie, and I thought it was really well done. I thought she was really deaf maybe for a minute. I guess not. But she can sign language and do all this stuff, and it looked pretty realistic to me. But she did a good job of acting because, you know, you could tell she wasn't super strong. She wasn't from this badass ex-past that she had, you know, like a survivalist boyfriend or something. She was just a normal woman, but she still used her brains and everything to make up for, you know, her shortcomings or frailties, and eventually, you know, did her thing. So I did like that. The killer, I really liked the way his mask looked at the beginning. He's kind of like a version of, I was thinking Michael Myers and Jason combined, and then kind of slimmed down into a modern version. The problem was they didn't keep the mask on long enough. That was kind of cool in some ways because, you know, you can't really act with the mask on, so he did it for the first, you know, 15 minutes or so. And then we get his real face, and the guy, I forgot what his name is, but he's the same guy that played in 10 Cloverfield Lane, that's it. And yeah, he does a pretty good job in this role too. He's a smallish guy, so he has to, you know, kind of work his tricks a little bit. He's not super strong. He's not a behemoth like, you know, Jason or Michael Myers, like I said. He's like the slimmed down version. So he's got to do his thing. He's got a couple of cool weapons that were pretty modernish, I thought. But the best thing about his character is that even though he takes the mask off, and I still could have used more of the mask, he goes through the gambit of the different type of slashers. You know, he's like the annoying guy, the douchey guy. He's like the creepy, scary guy. He just kind of goes through a whole gambit, you know, and he starts with the silent slasher type. I did like that. So you get to see, you know, the two characters interact. It's basically a cat and mouse game played out at her house, and of course she's cut off from civilization and all that stuff. So yeah, mostly good things to say about Hush. I wasn't blown away. It wasn't like, oh, you know, but for a Netflix release, it's pretty cool. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 because it's overall well done. A couple of bad parts, like she couldn't hear the big wooden doors being opened. I thought that was kind of, not hear it, but she should be able to feel it, the vibrations of a big wood door shaking. I don't know. That's one thing. And what else did I put? I put more mask also. Yeah, I mean, those are just little nitpicks, but overall, I did like Hush. I thought it was a decent entry into the slasher genre. Yeah, definitely check it out. Of course, if you have Netflix, it's free, so why not check it out? It's pretty damn good. If you like horror and you have Netflix, it's a must-see, I would say that. But a 3.5 out of 5, you know, for the regular thing. If you've seen Hush, I want you to comment down below. Tell me what you thought. Do you like Mike Flanagan's films? Have you seen Absentia and Oculus? I like those films quite a bit. So I'll see you guys soon with another movie, and